Hey, it's Saul Overman with Saul Overman Survival. We've got some processes going on today out here I wanted to show you. We're doing some reconditioning on some old military surplus items. These are the canteen covers off of Dutch canteens. They came in pretty clean, so we elected not to wash them. I'm just giving them a sun bath here, let them dry out good, let the UV kill any kind of spores, help deodorize them, and then after this they will go into the kitty litter deodorizing chamber for a couple of days to remove any remaining odors. But they came in pretty clean. If items I get in that are cloth items, if they can be cleaned up without immersing them in water and washing them, I try to do that. These, on the other hand, are tent stake bags, World War II era Swiss tent stake bags. They came in, wait for this jet to go over. Let me get a picture of the jet. Naval aviation. These came in with World War II era dates on them. They were pretty dirty, greasy, some mildew on them, smelled pretty bad. So I did elect to go ahead and wash these. I did a hand wash on them in a gentle detergent, just some warm water, not hot water, and they just came out, and now they're out here drying, and they'll get a good exposure to the UV out here, help kill any remaining spores. Another thing I did to these when I hung them out is I sprayed them down with Microban, a light dusting of Microban antimicrobial solution. It's a professional solution. It's sometimes hard to get. When you go into the chemical supply places, they want you to buy a whole case, which is a couple $100s. If you talk nice to them, sometimes you can get a single bottle of it, which would be usually about 25 or 30. It lasts a long time. Very effective. Doesn't leave any residue or odor or staining. That's why I choose to use the Microban. You don't dilute it. Use it full strength. Okay, we'll move on over here. Show you what we're doing here. These are the stakes, the World War II Swiss tent stakes and poles that go in the bags. And all I'm doing with these is giving them, I got a little naphtha. You could use, I wouldn't use acetone. You could also use mineral spirits on the rag, and I'm just wiping them down, just giving them a quick dusting. I mean, they don't need to be cleaned any further than that, but just give them a little dusting, get that well, now going 80 years worth of grime off of them from the storage, get it off of them, help preserve them. And you don't want to use anything that would damage the paint. That's naphtha tends to be pretty easy on most paint, and it cleans it pretty well. If there's any grease on it, it'll pull that right off it. And you can see the rag's got a little stain just from white. This is a World War II era Swiss canteen. It's just sitting out here drying. So I put a little fluid in it and used it. You put a little water in it and used it. So just got the cork off of it and letting it dry. When these came in, I did the same kind of sterilization treatment on them that I'm fixing to show you here. Now let's go in the house here where we have the canteens, the canteen cups, sterilizing. Or sanitizing, I should say. And here's the Dutch canteens. Get the water heated up to a little less than 200 degrees and let it sit like this right around 200 degrees for about 20 to 30 minutes. In the last few minutes I'll take the lids off and drop them in the water. You gotta be careful about plastic stuff. You don't know how well it's going to tolerate heat, but these look like good quality plastic. It should tolerate a few minutes at that temperature without taking any kind of damage, and it'll help to sanitize it. These were washed in soapy water, rinsed out really well, and they are full of water so that the heat gets distributed completely. Like I said, these will go for about 20 minutes or 30 minutes at this temperature, and they should come out quite disinfected and quite clean. These are the cups for these. These have just been washed in hot soapy water, and then dried. And these will go into a hot bath treatment too. I'll put them in at 200 degrees for 10 or 20 minutes, just to help sanitize those. Here's a couple of them waiting to go in, waiting their turn. There's a good canteen. It's very heavy duty. They seem to all seal up tight. I haven't found any that leak. I've been putting the lids on them and turning them upside down. The cook cups are really good quality too. Tighten that up so no leak. These are all coming in with 1970s, 60s, and 70s dates on them. They're the ones that belong to the covers that are out on the line. So that's basically the procedure for these. Get one more look at the operation there. This is Saul Overman. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.